guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 20 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. So in the last episode we ploughed through the month of January, and we also made the one signing. We signed the left back Dhannoo, who looked really good in the opening few games in which we did see him in the last episode. Now I also did say last time, I asked to see if you guys knew of any release clauses or anything like that, because we don't have a massive amount of money. We don't desperately have to spend it really, but if there was any release clauses or anything sort of bargain wise that you guys know about, then make sure you let me know. And I actually did receive a message, I think it might have been actually on Instagram rather than the YouTube messages, regarding someone who is actually already on or in our transfer hub. Now it's not someone who we necessarily need, but looking at our squad now, although we do kind of have a player for each position, or at least a couple for each position, we still have quite a bare squad, which I didn't really notice in terms of numbers anyway. But there is a player, a central midfielder, who I just think will add that little bit something different. He is a relatively young player from Spurs as well, and the last time we bought a youngster from Spurs, what happened then? We know exactly what happened. We got the legend that is now Troy Parrott. But there is another central midfielder, and that is Oliver Skipp. Oliver Skipp, as you can see there, we don't have a full scout report on him, but he can play as a CDM or as a central midfielder. We do have a little bit sort of, you know, we have players that are relatively similar to him in terms of, with Skipp, he's not the most physical or aggressive player, but his passing range and his control of the ball is absolutely fantastic. We have the likes of Maya, who is very well rounded. We have Mumba, whose passing ability is great as well. Brownhill, he can score goals. We have Robson, who's more of a physical, sort of aggressive central midfielder. And then with Skipp, he's almost the sort of like, he would add, again, it's more of a passing range and a vision type player, so then would be quite well rounded within the central midfield options that we do have. He's only worth 3.2 million for his release clause anyway, but I know he will be sort of late 70s, I would think. I think it'd be a good 76, 77, which is within the sort of play ratings that we already do have, and I just think it really does add a really good strength and depth in terms of what we could go for in the centre of midfield. So I'm going to go for it and go for him anyway. We'll accept the 3.2 million because I think he'll easily be worth a good 8, 9, 10 million depending on how much he is rated. Okay, he wants an important squad role. I have tried to put it down to rotation because he's going to have to deal with rotating, but we will deal with that when it comes to it. We'll give him a 5-year contract, which I'm pretty sure he will accept. He has done. He doesn't want a release clause, which is great. We're not putting release clause on players like this. Okay, so he wants 40k with bonuses as well. We'll just remove the bonus and see if he's happy with that with the 40k. And he is happy with it. 40k, so there we go. Oliver Skipp, the youngster from Spurs, has joined us now, which I think sums up and quite nicely rounds off the January transfer window for us, which is really nice indeed. So we've brought in Dhannoo and Skipp as well into the squad. 77 rated, which is an absolute bargain for a youngster of that rating. 3.2 million is all we had to shell out for him. So I'm really happy with that transfer window. We're definitely done and dusted now. There isn't any other release clauses to speak of or any players that are worth the amount we do have. We only have 2.6 million in there anyway now. So we can leave that in there, and at least that little bit of money will cross over to next season's budget. And in terms of games for this episode, as you can see, the month of February is quite bare. There's only 3 games, but we do have the replay in the FA Cup against Watford, as we did draw against them last time. We also have Southampton and Arsenal as well, but obviously if we do win and beat Watford in the FA Cup, I do think that the next round will more than likely be stuck into February as well, so we might get another game shucked into this month. And as you can see as well, something quite interesting, Saint Maximin from Newcastle, who's always caused us quite a few problems when we took on Newcastle, has gone to Monaco for a massive 60 million fee. But as you can see as well, we've just received a huge offer from Schalke for Paulinho, 40.3 million, which is pretty life-changing when it comes to this transfer window, but I am going to ignore it. I'm not going to go for it. What is the point? Paulinho's been absolutely class for us, so that isn't happening. But now let's get into this replay in the FA Cup against Watford. And this is the lineup we're going to go with. With it being a cup game, I thought I would give Skipp his debut today. So we have Rose in goal, we have Dhannoo, we have Pinnock and Twanzebe as the centre-back partnership today, with Hoover as right-back. We have Mike and Skipp in the middle. We have Paulinho on the right, Barco on the left, Marin as the cam, and Robson will be starting today in the FA Cup. Let's get into it. And here we are under the lights at this stage of my life. To be fair, and I say it every season, I would like a bit of a cup run, particularly with how far we are into the series now, particularly the FA Cup, which is the more important of the two, particularly between the League Cup and the FA Cup. So to get to the final, maybe even win the FA Cup, would be absolutely amazing this season. Our season has been going incredibly well, so to get a cup in there as well, it'd be awesome. But we need to get past Watford first. Here is Maya. Knock it out wide for Wagnerman, the new man. He just play in beautifully for Barker if he can keep it in. He does. It's a good ball that has been headed away on these forwards. Mayu hits it, and it's hit the post and cleared away. It's a great attempt as well. And a ball played forward there for Watford. We've managed to intercept. Nicely done. We just have such a physical presence at the back that every hoof forward that Watford are offering, we're dealing with quite easily. But this is good football now, and it is. Antonio Marin, go and take him on, son. Go and take him on. Oh, he's still got the ball though, Marin. No, he doesn't. It's just taken off his toes. Good defending from the Watford stopper there. What a challenge that is by Twanzebe coming across now, and maybe we can break. He does find Paulinho, who was subject to a 40 million bid in the summer. Can we get there? We can! And I didn't mean to say summer. I meant to say the January transfer window, but that's by the by. It's a brilliant assist down the right-hand side, and he does find Barco, who smashes it into what is basically an empty net. It was a great challenge originally by Axel Twanzebe, which really set the counter-attack off. Knocks it across the Barco, easy as you like, and we're a goal in front. And it's the least we deserve, to be honest. Absolutely the least we deserve. We've dominated so far in this game. Well in, Paulinho. He's absolutely walking through him at the minute. He's taking the mick. He does try and find his man to Wagnerman. He does play it for Barco. Can he get there first? He digs it past him, and it's cleared off the line. This has been their main outlet, though, down this left-hand side for Watford. He has loads of space. Skip trying to keep up with him. Go on, get there first. Get there first. Oh, it's a good little piece of football here. Oh, don't let him shoot. Do not let him shoot. Great challenge. Twanzebe cutting it out. And there goes half-time whistle. And to be fair, it has been simple as you like. We played really well. But every now and then, Watford do creep forward, and they do look quite dangerous. So a second goal is definitely needed in the second half. Nice football. It's Skip now. We just find Paulinho straight away in the second half. Gets it across goal, and it's cleared away. Can we get there? We can't. Good start. Good chance now for Watford straight away in the second half, and it's a goal. They've just played us at our own game, the counter-attacker dreams, and they've absolutely buried it. Great football, you have to admit, and they've completely cut us open there and smashed it into the bottom right-hand corner from close range. And it's Seema who gets the goal. We're back on level terms. I did say that they look dangerous on the counter-attack at half-time. Now here is Skip. Switches the play neatly to Wagnerman. Can we get a little attack on the go here? They're sitting back quite neatly. Now it is Skip. He's got a little bit of space here on the edge of the box. Keep going, son. It's still Skip. Can he dig one out? He can. It's been blocked and cleared away. Come on. Here is Paulinho. Still Paulinho, try and wiggle your way through it. It's still Paulinho, still Paulinho. Turn your man, lovely stuff, cuts it back. Surely, there we go, we're immediately back in front. It's a lovely finish from who else but the magician, Antonio Marin. All started off with Paulinho, that is just gorgeous stuff. The way he just dribbles, he wriggles past his players so easily, and that is a lovely, lovely finish from our man, Antonio Marin. The way Paulinho dribbles, it just makes it so difficult for the opposition to get it off him. He's so direct, the ball just seems to stick to his feet like glue. But now we can't rest on our laurels and just sit back because Watford are a dangerous side. We've seen that once already in this second half. You're coming down this right side now. Go on, get in there, Barco. Oh, shit. Messed up there. It is Seema again who scored the other goal. Go on, get into him. Well played. Oh, it's a good chance now for Watford. They have headed it and it's gone quite nicely to Rose this time. Pinnock now bringing it forward. He needs help. Come on, move. There we go. It is Wagnerman now, the new boy. Drive it inside, cut it back. Lovely stuff there for Barco. Can he get it across goal? He does it towards Robson. And it has been cleared away. Marin does win the header though. And now it is Barco on the edge. Go on, help him out. That's it, Barco. Take him, take him. And it looks like he's going to get wrestled off the ball. No, he's not. It's still Barco. Get the ball in the box towards the back post. Can Paulinho get there? I think he could. But it's like a wicked deflection that takes it out for a corner. Now I am going to make 3 changes here. Dobson, Powell and Brownhill all coming out at the same time because Brownhill and Dobson need some real game time as well as Powell, to be fair. But we've been playing so well recently that we haven't really rotated as much as I would usually like to. But we do have a corner now. It is Twanzebe holding it on the edge of the box. We do like to pull it back to the byline here. It's a big touch by Twanzebe, and I forget that it's not Paulinho. And he's run it out of play. Paulinho onto Powell, who can score goals. We know he can, but he does fall for Dobson. Onto Brownhill, who we also know can strike a ball, but he does fall for Robson. He's hit the post. He was onside as well. What a chance that was to seal the game off, but there it is, the full-time whistle goes anyway. It's finished 2-1 and we're into the next round of the FA Cup. But next up, we are going to be taking on Southampton in a game which we are going to be simulating in the league. Come on, it's a home game. We've got a full-strength squad out, give us a win. And we win 4-1. Mumba gets himself a double and Barco and Robinson getting himself in the score sheet as well. But it looks like our man Parrott has picked up a knock. I'm hoping to God that isn't going to be a sort of season breaker. Please just be a couple of days. Just be a couple of days. Oh, he's out for 2 days. Thank God. He actually is out for just a couple of days. That'll do. That's fine. But this is how the league table looks before we do go into the Arsenal game. We are currently in 4th place. We've got a game in hand over the top 2 as well, which is absolutely insane. We are currently on 61 points. We're just a point behind Manchester United. But we are slipping away from both Spurs and Manchester City. I can't believe the fall of Liverpool going all the way down to 5th when they were unbeaten for so long throughout the first half of the season. Anyway, a little bit similar to us in that sense, but we are in 4th and we're about to take on Arsenal. We're currently in 9th. They're really not doing too well this season by their standards anyway. And this is the team that we're going to go with to take on Arsenal. We have Rose and goal, Vagman, Diop, Twansby and Hoover across the back. We have Mite and Brownhill starting in the middle. We have Paulinho on the right, Barco on the left, Marin as the cam, and Troy Parrott enters the fold again. Let's get into it. And here we are at the Emirates as we do take on Arsenal, who are currently having a relatively underwhelming season by their standards. They do have some really good players though, so a win here isn't going to be the easiest. But hopefully we can come away with 3 points and continue to put pressure on the top 4 around us. Belotti now, a really, really good striker now. They're playing it around neatly. It is Belotti now, and it's straight away. We are a goal down. Belotti, the man we were just talking about, really good striker. Absolutely puts a nail in the coffin within just 3 or 4 minutes of the game. We knew they'd be threatening. We knew they'd be a difficult team to beat, but that's good football. They've completely drawn our players out there. There was that run off the ball that took out both of our centre-backs. We're following the same man, which just shouldn't be the case. But they've took advantage of our defensive error 6 minutes in, and we're a goal down already. Now here is Antonio Marin skipping past his man, and it is Maya now. Arnie Maya tries to slip in. Parrott's a lovely touch there by Parrott. You just try and dig one out, and it's an easy save for Martinez to make. Oh, that's a great ball that for Marin. It's onside. He does try and drag it. It's took a deflection and it's come off the post. Come on, lads. How close do you want to get? Now, Parrott does hold the ball down. It's a great strike and it's an even better save. Come on, lads. Now here is Brownhill onto Wagnerman. Marin again tries to squeeze it into Paulinho, who turns his man beautifully. It is Paulinho, the Brazilian. Can he hold the ball up? He does. Dinks it across goal and it's headed away again. They're defending really well, Arsenal, to be fair. They just seem to have the players in the right place at the right time, every time. Saliska now flicks it in towards Belotti again, and it's a great save there by Rose to stop it with his legs, but they've still got the ball here. Saliska again into Belotti, the danger man. Get into him, it's a great block there by Diop. Half-time whistle is going to go pretty much straight after this goal kick, you would think. It has been hit upfield. And there goes the half-time whistle, 1-0, and to be fair, since the opening goal, we've absolutely dominated without really making anything happen whatsoever. We really need to improve in the second half, and we need to become the comeback kings yet again, because we are a goal down. Now here is Marin immediately in the second half, trying to drag us forward as he does. Now go on, get the ball over the top for Paulinho. Acres of space, it is Paulinho. Tries to cut it across goal, and it's not good enough. It's that typical pass across goal we always try and find Barco with, but it didn't come off that time. We are going to change to a 4-4-2. Woodburn is going to come on. He's going to remove Barco, and he's going to go into left-hand side, Woodburn. And then Marin's going to come off, and I'm going to push Robinson up top with Troy Parrott, and hopefully we can add that little bit of an attacking edge, because we're struggling to break down that back line of Arsenal at the minute. Oh, it's a good chance for them, though. Straight away, they've hit the post. Arsenal, get it away, get it away, get it away, Wagnerman. Come on, Diop, get there first, get there first. And again, oh, it's been wrestled off the ball by Pepe. Come on, get into him, man. It's a scramble. We do manage to finally get away. Now here is Paulinho, flicks it onto Hoover. Brings it down to the byline. Keep it in, please. Thank God. Oh, he has done. It is Paulinho to the byline. Drag it across goal. And it's in! It's dragged across goal. And there's the man, Ben Woodburn, who was in such a good run of form if just a few games ago, but it was Antonio Marin that kept him out the side, but he's made a case to go straight back into it now, Ben Woodburn, as he gets the decisive goal, the substitute. It was dragged across goal, and there he is, just gets in front of his man to prod it in. Get in, son. Talisca, back to Pepe, Talisca again, Pepe again. It's been a really good game, to be fair, this one. Maitland-Niles, the substitute, he's been excellent since coming on. Who was really injected that bit of pace that they needed. Arsenal get over to him. It's still Maitland-Niles. Such a nightmare with how directly he runs. Get it away. Come on, just a couple of minutes left. Can we break? Out wide for Paulinho. And again, here is Robinson. Please be onside. He is onside. It's still Robinson. Can he finish it? It's been saved. Headed. Oh, and it's been caught. I can't believe it. What a chance. Maybe I should have been sweaty and just tapped it across for a parrot. But I thought Robinson had finished that one. And it looks like the full-time whistle is going to go any second now. It has done. It's finished 1-1, which I think in all it probably has been a fair result as such, given the quality of chances that both sides have had. But we really should have finished the game off there with the substitute Robinson right at the end of the game, and he's hit it straight at the keeper. But it's finished 1-1. So that will be the end of the episode. And as you can see, the next round of the FA Cup did not fall in this month. It has actually fell onto the 1st of March, where we do have a really jam-packed month in the next episode. But we will go to the league table. And this is how it looks. We are still in 4th place on 62 points. We didn't manage to take advantage of our game in hand in that game against Arsenal, only getting the point. But Spurs do end the episode top of the league on 69 points. City in 2nd, Manchester United in 3rd, Sunderland in 4th, and Liverpool in 5th. Now the bottom 3, we have Fulham, Norwich and Stoke City as well. But that'll be the end of the episode, guys. If you have enjoyed, please hit the like button for me. It would be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.